Alright, here we are. Just signed up for a daily with this deck. Um, Caleb Durwad is the one that made this deck. I've done some tweaks to it, mostly because I've done a little bit of testing with it, and it's pretty good. There are some things I didn't like. Originally, there were 3 Whip of Erebos. Well, everybody thinks, and rightfully so, they think that this card is very, very powerful. Um, I really, really hate drawing the second one, and with things like Commune with Nature, Treasure Cruise, and stuff like that, um, you can kind of find it when you need it. Granted, if you mill 2 of them, it's kind of sucky, but like this deck has a lot of power, and it doesn't really need to have the Whip of Erebos to win. It's just nice to give your guys lifelink. It doesn't really utilize the bringing stuff back all that often. As it's using like Farika, Treasure Cruise, and Murderous Cut to kind of like dig into its own graveyard. So we cut that for an Ashiok, mostly because right now the metagame is shifting towards these whip decks, and Ashiok is insane in those matchups. The other thing is he had 3 Elvish Mystics and 3 Sylvan Caryatids, and I found that I just like Sylvan Caryatid a little bit better, so I just upped that to 4, but I kept the 6 mana accelerants in the deck. The sideboard has changed a lot. The sideboard has 2 more Ashioks for the same reason that there's one in the main. Reclamation Sage. Basically, everybody's playing enchantments right now, and this thing does a pretty good job on them. Hornet's Nest is, I found, very, very good against the Goblin Rabblemaster decks and the Tokens decks. Also, most of those decks can only remove your creatures with Burn, which is why Hornet's Nest is awesome in those matchups. Disdainful Stroke, most of the finishers cost 4 or more, so this card's never really bad. Thoughtseize, Blue-Black Control can be a matchup that is not particularly favorable. Thoughtseize helps out with that, same with Disdainful Stroke. It's also just good against like red-green big creature decks too. And Nissa is a concession to basically like decks that attack your graveyard and like try not to let you do your delve things, and be doing all these like cute little things that you're doing with your decks that have synergies. You just bash them with 4/4s. Also, it's very good against the Perilous Vault deck. This is the deck. I guess I could explain a little bit more about how it works, but I think watching the videos will probably do a better job than just me telling you what these cards, how they interact with each other. So, in a little bit here, we'll be playing a daily, and yeah, see you then.